So one word to describe Musica.
Like fairly nice. Okay, one word. Okay, surprise. I didn't think it was going to go like that. I went to this movie like I don't know what it's about. Let's see how it's going to be. Romantic comedy. Another one that I'll probably forget, but I don't expect the different elements I saw inside this film.
For me, it was just them. Is it forgettable? Another forgettable one, yes. There are a lot of interesting layers to this film. Like it's a lot of interesting. The background stories are pretty interesting in this movie. So Rudy Mancuso, the lead character in this movie, is a Vine turned YouTube star who directed, co-wrote, and stars in this coming of age love story based on his own experience living with synesthesia. I've never heard of this condition before today. Have you?
I don't know he had a name.
Yes.
Yeah, but I've not really seen like a case like this as so full blown. Synesthesia is a neurological condition where the character here in this film, Rudy, he hears rhythm within everyday sound or noise, but that's not all. Mancuso also cast his real mother in this film, Maria, to play his on-screen mother.
Yes, both mother and son are actually not seasoned actors. I think it's the first time they're acting. Yeah, because he said that his mother even forgets her lines. So most of their conversations were just like natural conversations, like, and hopefully the camera gets it. That's what he said. Besides that, most of the movie was shot in a neighborhood spot, and the house that the movie was shot is where Mancuso grew up. And the cherry on the cake here is, wait for it, he had never met Camila Mendes before casting her as his on-screen girlfriend. And like the same, life imitates art. Camila and Mancuso became a real-life couple over the course of filming.
I know. I didn't know. I didn't show this.
So most of the chemistry were real chemistry. Most of the conversations were like Rudo described as them gliding in and out of character. Like, so just like their real life kind of.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
The movie follows Rudy, and Rudy's senses translates everyday noise as symphony. This rhythm distracts him from classes and his girlfriend Haley, and his mother Maria suggests that Rudy dates someone from their Brazilian community. And faced with rebelling against these demands and uncertain future, what he loves to do is that he wants to be performing with his puppets, but his dreams sound really unrealistic to people around him. But when he meets a fellow Brazilian American named Isabella, went to the local fish market to get fish for his mom, and he met Isabella there. Well, like love at first sight anyway. Rudy starts to hear a new tune, one that is music to his ears.
One thing I appreciate is the pacing of this movie. It did not drag on for too long. It's just a very simple movie. I like the fact that they shed light on the conditions. It was very insightful, laid back movie. Not really very memorable for me, if I'm being honest.
I really like this film because I did not know what to expect. I never think that it was going to be musical like that in your face, like, oh, music. The music was really nice and very immersive, and the way they made the condition very easy to understand. They don't just only tell you about the condition that, oh, I have such a condition. They let you feel like you are living this condition with the main character itself. So I really like the way the story was told. I like the music, like I said, mentioned earlier, and I like the acting. The acting was great. It wasn't perfect, but it was great. I'm not surprised that you said, oh, his acting and his mother's acting were most of the time were just free flow, and the mother forgot her lines most of the time. Yeah. But I think they did a great job. I love it. So never a time that I felt like it was dragging. And one element I really like in this film was there was a time like it was like on stage where they had to like change set designs, and I really like how it was just going tap tap tap, and they were shot really beautifully, and it was immersive watching those scenes.
3 out of 5.
I like how the film ended. I liked so many elements of this film. I'll give it 4 stars. It's not perfect, but I can see what is happening there. I could get the story, and I was hooked throughout the film. And I'm glad I actually saw this film. I was doubting that, okay, do I want to see this film? There was this poster or this picture that was on whenever this movie came up online, the one where he was pointing to her to look at it. I'm like, am I sure this is the kind of film I would like to see? That was the only thing I've seen about this film so far before watching it, and I'm glad that it came out. When I watched it, it was like a pleasant surprise for me to see, and I enjoyed the experience.
Yeah, that's basically it for Musica. Did you enjoy this coming of age romantic comedy? Let us know in the comment section. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Until next time, do take good care of yourself.